I'm Wendy from the Wilmington Fire Department, and I support the firefighters by teaching safety and prevention to the public. So I'm going to teach you a few quick safety lessons that we teach all the time from the Wilmington Fire Department, and I want you to go home and utilize this info with your friends, your family, and to keep yourself safe as well. So first thing I'm going to talk to you about is working smoke alarms. I'm going to draw you a quick diagram. Here's the wall, and here's the ceiling. I want you to make sure that you have smoke alarms placed somewhere in this area, not here, I'll use my red pen, not in the corner, but like a foot from the corner of the ceiling. Watch this. To install a smoke alarm, you need a drill and the smoke alarm and 2 screws. So you'll take this, the bracket, and hang it on the ceiling. Use your drill, screw, and click the smoke alarm into the base. Ready? Listen for the sound. You know what a working smoke alarm sounds like, right? I'm going to test it for you now. Push and hold to test. Hold for about 5 seconds. That's loud, right? This working smoke alarm cuts your chances of dying in a fire in half. That's not just you, that's everybody that lives in your house. So if you can install smoke alarms, or at least test your smoke alarms to make sure that they're working, hang them on the ceiling, not in the corner, right? We have to get a smoke alarm placed where the smoke will bounce across it. These smoke alarms will help everybody in your family get out fast, which leads me to point number 2. Smoke alarms save lives. Point number 2 has to do with your home escape plan. Just like in school, when you have your fire drill and you exit your classrooms quietly and orderly and move far away from the school building, the same thing happens for your house. So test the smoke alarm, make sure everybody in your house knows what to do when the smoke alarms sound, getting out quickly, smoothly, going to one safe meeting place in the front yard. I'm gonna draw you a tree, ready? At my house, my family's safe meeting place is right here, right below the tree. So where's your safe meeting place? Working smoke alarms save lives and tell you to get out fast, and then you, with your family, decide where to go in case that smoke alarm sounds, right? Working smoke alarms lead to home escape plan and your safe meeting place. Ready for the next safety lesson? This is like the breeze, safety breeze. Possibly the most dangerous place in your house could be the kitchen. Most fires in people's houses start in the kitchen, and we could assume that that's a pretty common scenario because of all the hot things that we see, right? Look at all these appliances plugged in, the stovetop. This is an illustration, a photograph of an actual fire that happened in someone's house, and I'm going to draw you a red line. Look at this. Can you see exactly where this fire started? I can. Something left on the stove unattended. I want you to also take a look at all this stuff around here, all of this extra stuff that's close to the heat. If I had left this pot on, look at all the things that could combust, right? Unplug appliances when they're not in use. Make sure you're turning off the heat when you're not in the room. Next point about the kitchen. Use low heat. There is no reason to turn this dial on the stove or the oven all the way up to high. Slow and steady. So if you're getting home from school and you're gonna make yourself a snack and you're gonna use the stovetop, don't use the high dial. Turn it down low, right? I thought this was an interesting picture. Working smoke alarms, home escape plan, low heat, right? And stay with what you're cooking. Stand by your pan. Next thought, ready? Moving on from the kitchen, let's talk about this. Not everybody smokes. You may not be a smoker. That's awesome. This is not my no smoking speech, it's my safe smoking speech. I want you to take a look at this. This photograph is a water bottle that someone used to put out cigarettes. You can see a little bit of the cigarette butts right here, right? Melted in to the water bottle. That actually caused a fire, a major fire. Take a look at this illustration, this picture. Here's a mattress, a bed. You can see the styrofoam from the mattress curled backwards. Remember with our kitchen fire, that V pattern that I showed you? Can you tell exactly where that fire started? Somebody was in their bed smoking, dropped some ashes, and right where their head was, here's the pillow, right where their head was, a fire started. Smoking is a dangerous scenario, so if you're not a smoker but someone that you know is, please illustrate to them the dangers of smoking. Use a safe, sturdy ashtray instead of something like a water bottle, or dropping your cigarette into the landscaping or the bushes close to your house. And never smoke in bed. For that matter, never smoke on any furniture that's got cushions on it, right? Because this could be the end result. So I told you that kitchens were the most common cause, or the most common place that fires happen in the household. What you need to know about smoking is smoking-related fires are the reason that most people die in fires in their houses. So common area, common kitchen, right? Common place to have fires, but the realization that smoking can actually kill you while you're sleeping at night is very important for everybody that you know that lights a cigarette. Let's move on to a topic that's different altogether. I'm going to review first. Working smoke alarms save lives. Don't put them in the corner when you're installing them. Move them about a foot out on the ceiling. 2 screws and a screwdriver or a drill. Have a safe meeting place and a home escape plan. Pay attention to what you're cooking in the kitchen. Use low heat. If you smoke, or if you know someone that smokes, use a sturdy ashtray instead of a makeshift ashtray like a water bottle, and never smoke on or around furniture with cushions. My last bullet point for you right now has to do with cars. And although you may not be driving yet, what I want you to see is the title is Vehicle Versus. All the dots on this map are either pedestrians or bicyclists that have been hit by cars in our city. If you're walking, if you're biking, or when you get your driver's license, when you're driving, pay attention, look around for each other. If you are in a vehicle, if you're a passenger in a vehicle, be the eyes for the driver. Look for pedestrians, look for walkers, look for cyclists, and help keep the driver alert to those folks. We see bicyclists and pedestrians on the roadways all the time, so steer clear of them. Everybody needs their own space. Can you hear a smoke alarm in the background? That's a test. So, pedestrians versus motor vehicles is not related to fires at all, but it is something that the firefighters respond to on a regular basis. And we're working hard to reduce the number of kitchen fires, the number of smoking fires, and specifically the number of people that die in smoking fires. And we're also working hard to reduce the number of people that are either biking or walking and being hit by cars. So these are 3 topics, really 4 or 5 topics, that I want to make you aware of so that you can help keep yourself, your family, and your friends safer. If you all want a lesson in this, you can let WFD know, and we will send some folks to you to either help you with smoke alarms or to reteach some of these ideas that have been presented to you today. Thank you for letting me spend some time with you.